Howdy. Ian returns. Having a stellar year too. He's actually shooting 40% from 3. Still in the lead, of course, for MVP. Make sure the lineup is good before we start advancing. We got 2 more key games left. We're going to start with a non-key game. I think we're going to play Minnesota here. Be a fun battle between Ian Jackson and Anthony Edwards. Never mind, I just hit square. Simming to the next key game. Well, we beat the Timberwolves. God damn it, I actually wanted to play that game. Do we play him again by any chance? It doesn't look like it. I guess we could play the Nets. They're playing pretty well. We're on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 game win streak. Sitting pretty at 49 and 16. We're 9 games ahead of Chicago. Ian dropped 29 and 8 against Toronto. Damn it, I really wanted to play the Timberwolves game. I'm an idiot. Oh well. Got a new Puma fit. Nice little sweatshirt and sweatpants. Yo. Good to see you, Zay. Hope you're doing well.
They don't even know what's coming for them.
Our statement uniforms. Or no, our city uniforms. Not our statements. LaMelo came out with some new shoes. I'm trying to see if it gave me a colorway. They did. MB03s. Wait, what? I'm an idiot. He's got 4 shoes out. I don't think these are new. Never mind. Don't listen to me. We're wearing the Melo shoes. Tell me why. I did. We were talking about that yesterday. It's going to be interesting. I saw a joke that said it's going to be a race to see who hits IR first between Chubb and Joe Mixon. That's fucked up. If healthy, though, it's going to be a really, really scary backfield duo for the rest of the league. I saw that as well. He'd been having a down couple seasons, but that still kind of confuses me. I never really understand that when teams let go of a player like that who's, you know, like I just mentioned, had not the best past 2 years, but I mean, Jair's still got a lot of talent. I think wherever he goes, he's going to make a pretty big impact in that secondary. Also, this is Ian Jackson whenever LaMelo and Brandon Miller miss wide open shots. Where are you now? I think this was on Guitar Hero. Okay, there we go. I was about to play Ride by 21 Pilots, though. Oh. Oh, I'm falling. So I'm taking my time on my ride. Oh, I'm falling. So I'm taking my time on my ride. I need to change my icon. God damn it, why do I always forget to do that? Oh fuck, that was a wet one. It's just bubblegum and do is this. It's just bubblegum and do is this. You know, I know that song is by Vanessa Hudgens. I can't even remember what it's called. I remember how big of a deal it was that our news got leaked.
Up next, the Nets taking on the Hornets. For the Nets, they've been aggressive and they've been good. 8 wins in the last 10 games. This team looks to grow even stronger with another statement win here tonight. Hornets, Nets.
We're gonna make it. Makes us harder, better, faster, stronger. That don't kill me.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Let's quickly take a look at the standings out east. The season nearly complete. Taking a look at Charlotte. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly a will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And checking out Brooklyn, a couple spots below.
Checking out Charlotte. With the regular season they've enjoyed, it has to be wondered at this point if they're the team to beat this postseason.
You know, the way they've handled just about every challenge.
Ian says yes.
Year, I don't see how they could.
We are the team to beat.
So the next starting five. Williams is out there with
Oh, I'm falling, so I'm taking my time.
And for the Hornets, they've got Jackson.
taking my time on my ride.
Williams is out there with Miller.
Whoa,
And it's De Silva in at the four-man position. We've got ourselves an interesting matchup, Greg, in this one.
Ian Jackson listens to Christina Aguilera as warm-up music.
An offensive team.
And Kevin, it should make for a compelling back and forth, right? A chance for both squads to test themselves and see which can impose their will.
Do your thing, Mello, or not.
Now, here's ball. And his first shot of the game, no.
I knew it.
Outside Thomas. Back to Williams. Pass to Collins.
You're so small, Fred.
6 on the shot clock. That one's off.
There we go.
Starts the game with a miss.
Here.
And now we've got some time to check in from the
Let
sideline.
me back down Van Vliet.
You got for us,
Colby.
DA.
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach
Hey.
Charles Lee. Now, I asked Coach about the defensive game plan tonight, and he said preventing easy buckets around the rim, and that starts with John Collins.
Oh shit, I fell asleep.
Great interior scorer.
Oh my god. I just watched like about 10 times today the autopilot clip. Now we see Otto Porter putting his brain in autopilot. That's gotta be probably the funniest clip in NBA history. I can't think of another one.
We have to limit those opportunities. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And the Hornets with possession here. Following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Ball is screen on Thomas. Jackson receives. And here's Brooklyn. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix in the last game.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
But, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the
I need to link it and then watch it again. I don't know if there is a single fan that hasn't seen this clip. That would play defense on 2K sometime.
Number 3, Otto Porter.
Oh, Otto.
Puts his brain in autopilot.
Oh my goodness. All I know is
We
gotta see that again, man.
This is going to take a second to do. Please, please re-rack Otto Porter.
Please,
Please,
man.
because that may be the best of all time.
That might be the, yeah.
And it's the way he breaks for him when he realizes.
Come on, Otto, man. Georgetown, yeah. Coach Thompson, man, what are y'all teaching over there, man? Look, come on, he's talking too. He's talking on D. He's talking. He's gone.
That's
Holy fuck. That is probably my favorite NBA clip of all time. Otto Porter puts his brain in autopilot.
players that contributed last game, their bench came alive.
Oh,
Shams it with authority.
Tell you what, he is a really special passer, LaMelo Ball. His ability to fit all kinds of passes into really small windows, phenomenal.
Now, here's Thomas. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you
That's
know
over
what,
10 years old. That's crazy to think
the
about.
centerpiece of their offense today, you can bank on that.
Thomas against Jackson. And it's Van Vliet.
Ian, what are we doing?
The
They're
Nets
bigger.
are on 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Steps back and shoots. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
It's a shot some guys don't like, but Van Vliet gets it dialed in.
Greg, what's the key thing Fred Van Vliet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play.
Oh, fuck, were we camping in the paint?
Trust that he's setting them up for success.
Where are you now that I need you?
Nets leading by 3. Outside Williams, over Miller. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1.
Oh, good take, Brandon.
Plays it up off the glass.
And going deep in his bag there, Miller.
You've never seen that? What the fuck? That's like the best checked in a full clip of all time. Autopilot.
Driving to the basket. Rebound by Williams.
It was the way he had to like double take. He's like, oh shit, he's not there. He was fucking gone, dude.
Well, I tell you what, I think you gotta really appreciate the grit.
It is the best NBA clip of all time.
That's really what defense is all about.
Brooklyn with the ball. After the basket by
Oh,
Charlotte.
holy shit.
A trusted floor general, Van Vliet, with the outstanding setup there.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Jackson. We saw him with 29 points last game. To the inside.
That one.
Just as he gets it off, that's 2 points. With a chance for another one at the stripe.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
If you hear me laughing randomly for the rest of the stream, just assume I'm thinking about that clip. I deadass watched it like 10 times today.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly.
Who was it that like
Talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop.
had to request the TNT team to not make Shaq? I think JaVale McGee. That's who it was.
And how about this team?
He had to request the TNT crew to stop talking about him on Shaqtin' a Fool.
Away from home. It's remarkable.
Well, give their coaching staff a lot of credit.
Yo, Brandon.
Preparing them to come into hostile environments and just
Yeah.
silence the crowd. This team's
Just running at him in a full-on panic.
here they are makes them a nightmare matchup for anyone in our league.
Here's Collins. After Charlotte getting the 3.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And here's Miller. He had
Oh, good pass.
points in the win against Toronto.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
Here's Williams. Following the bucket by the Hornets. Back to Van Vliet. And he drops in the way up off the
That was weak, LaMelo.
Van Vliet's got his second
See that
bucket.
coverage? It says weak.
Defense gets physical inside, and guess what? It's a tenacious Fred Van Vliet ready for it.
Jackson against Thomas. And
Can't go in.
to go.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Williams. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Phoenix. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. And he nails the jumper. Van Vliet's got 6. And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 14-6 run.
I got the ISO.
Here's Jackson.
I got the ISO.
By Jackson.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And Brooklyn has possession. After the basket by Charlotte. Back to Thomas. And Cameron Thomas picks
Good
up
charge,
the
good
foul.
charge.
That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense.
Way to go, Brandon.
Play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And the Nets making a change here. Bridges checks in. Now here's Jackson. 6
Wow.
points for him. Hands it from downtown.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example.
Double screen. No, I'm here. Yeah, I'm here.
And now Miller running the floor all by himself.
Hey.
And Miller throws it down hard.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Van Vliet. After the basket by Charlotte. Bridges deciding where to go with it.
Oh, it's a Miles Bridges rematch.
Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And kept on a couple occasions.
It kind of looks good in a Nets uniform.
In minutes played.
Pause.
That strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hornets.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in.
Oh, Melo.
The opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Now Bridges following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. Van Vliet outside.
It was a mismatch.
Fades back.
Good defense, though.
Overshot that one, missing.
Here.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Damn.
Jackson misses.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he
I don't want to be on Claxton, though.
Every time.
Nah, he's not a shooter. Never mind.
He's outside. Now here's Van Vliet. Defense right on him. 4 on the clock. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Thomas.
Fuck.
Thomas got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Nets.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 9. Back to ball. And it's Miller in the corner. Nice pass in here by Shaw. He's got 5 assists tonight.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Now, here's Bridges. A 17-point game for him in the win against Phoenix.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
Now here's Jackson. Following the miss by Miles.
Nice shot.
The shot's good.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, the captain in the last game against the Raptors looked really strong. He added 29 points.
We don't really need to. Let's call a timeout, though.
Point land and the foul line. He had his fingerprints all over that game, doing everything he could to help his team. We'll see if he can repeat that performance tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Nick Richards, he's checked in for the Hornets. Trey Mann comes in for Ball. And then for Brooklyn, Johnson, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Williams comes in for Cameron Thomas. And it's Hill in for Fred Van Vliet. Now here's Jackson. 11 points in the game. To the wing right side.
Nick Richards can't shoot. Brandon, set a better screen.
Miller with a screen on Williams. Jackson with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. A fader. And
hey!
by Jackson. Jackson's got 13 points.
No doubt about
I did not think he was going to make that.
The basketball for him tonight, a real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Bridges. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. One thing you know you're going to get from
bullshit call.
He can really score.
That has never been a problem for him. He's always been able to put it in the basket. He's got a really good feel and stays in attack mode when he's on the offensive end. In addition to being a talented scorer, Bridges also gets a good amount of board work done, too. He's a terrific all-around player.
Barrels checked in for Brooklyn. Now here's Jackson. He's got
Good
13.
take.
Entering the home stretch of the season, GA. How excited are you for the play-in tournament?
Oh, it's a lot of
The
fun.
play-in tournament.
You can go from a 10 seed
Fucker, we're past the All-Star break. What are you talking about?
part of the year that much more entertaining.
And he makes the first. Some changes for Brooklyn. Brownies check.
Nope, never mind. See, I always get the play-in tournament and the fucking in-season tournament mixed up. What is wrong with me?
And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Farrell. Jackson hits both of them. Nets trail by 13. Johnson dishes to Bridges. Johnson sets the screen for Bridges. After 2 minutes to start the game, he's on the board with that shot.
It sounded like it got blocked.
Look how easily Bridges shoots through the contact there. I mean,
Hey.
his mechanics are strong, as is his body.
I'm Ben Simmons.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 15. Miller outside. From outside the arc. Clowney pulls it in.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Johnson. Had a chance
Good defense.
Single digits, but it's off target.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but...
What type of screen was Nick Richards setting?
Shot clock at 5. Jackson
Fuck.
misses. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up toward Brooklyn. They trail by 11. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Oh, no.
That athletic ability gets Bridges to the rim there. He almost totally shrugged off the defense.
Don't shoot that.
Johnson's there. Miller with a screen on Bridges. Back to man.
No, I didn't mean to kick it to fucking...
Miller outside.
Do something, Brandon.
Over Williams.
Or not.
Again missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Alright, I got it. Buzzer beater.
Dependable from that area, so Bridges to me should look to
ISO.
keep attacking when he gets the ball in this space.
Jackson, that's a 2-pointer, and he got
Fuck.
that one up in time, but doesn't go in. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Hornets on top, up by 7. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center.
You know what? I'm still pissed off about that stream last night on the road to the show.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break
Fuck
down
that
the
game,
move,
Mud.
guys we've been watching from the Hornets.
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't
No.
go down. You'll miss something.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there at Bridges. Then there's Cam Johnson. Then it's Williams. And it's Clowney in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Jackson. Miller with a screen on Williams. Back to Miller. Pass to Salone.
Come on, Tajan.
Nets trail by 7.
Xavier Leggett was in Glorilla's video? What the hell? That's kind of cool.
Back to Bridges. Inside. Here's Clowney. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact. And he'll go to the line for 2.
Which video was it?
Take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Typa.
Charlotte leading by 5.
I'll have to look at that.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Ball is screen on Williams. Jackson with it. And it's Johnson picking him up.
Well, you know, this is what
Ian,
happens. You can't afford to lose.
stop playing like dog shit.
Even for a nanosecond.
Bridges outside. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Looking for Finney Smith, and he gets it there. That one goes in.
They're finding lanes.
It's all touchy with my girl.
5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Jackson. 15 points in the game. The kick out to Ball.
There you go, Melo. Foul.
The assist this time from Jackson. Ball's got 9.
You know, if LaMelo shoots it at a high clip from deep, man, oh man, I don't know how anybody...
Can't lie, Glorilla is fine as fuck.
Johnson sets the screen for
That's kind of a no-duh statement, though. Hey!
They retain possession, and there it is for them.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working.
My favorite female rapper currently.
It's leading by 4. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Why are you crowding? Why are you posting up?
On the wing, Jackson. He's guarded by Williams. Jackson with it.
I got bored. Fuck out of here.
Back to Jackson.
Fuck.
Here's Williams. And finally they hit one.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that.
Ian's not shooting well now.
Pursuing the ball.
Don't reach. What are you doing?
Now Williams hasn't made one yet. Finney Smith passes to Johnson. Outside Williams.
No.
Williams can't hit. And so Miller will bring it up for Charlotte. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. They'll be playing
the fucking ball back.
For the next one. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
Williams dishes to Miller. Outside Jackson. Miller sets a screen for Jackson. 5 on the clock. Miller no up.
Just enough coverage to bother.
Why in God's name would he shoot that?
Ball against Johnson. Bridges outside. To the middle.
Help.
Here's Clowney. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Clowney's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Now, here's Ball. 14 points from him the last game against Toronto.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. And his assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
Already in his career, we've seen the numerous ways in which Ball can score. He's got a lot in his package.
9-point lead.
Charles Lee calling timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. .137 left to play here in the second quarter. Williams against Miller.
No.
Williams shot is off.
Well, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful.
I should have popped a 3.
Painful for me to watch too.
Here's Jackson.
Hey, never mind.
Jackson throws it down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
It's the Nets now, following the bucket by the Hornets. And plenty of contact.
Where's a foul? He had his hands up.
2 free throws coming up.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
At least he missed.
No good. He hits the second from the line.
What you say? That you only did well, of course you didn't. What you say? What the fuck? Why can't I make a shot over Cam Thomas?
There yet in the quarter.
Van Fleet kicks to Thomas.
I stole it with my head.
Jackson. 30 seconds left now here in the second. And he
Thank you.
makes the layup. Jackson's got 19 points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Nets trail by 12. Van Vliet looking around.
Well, what did you say?
We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. Clock at 6.
Tell me what you say. Get that shit out of here. Here.
Up in time. And the last
Fuck.
second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Charlotte enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break.
Appreciate it, Zay.
Their field goal
No worries.
percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll return shortly.
Tell me what you say. I clearly don't do this for the money. I've been monetized for almost a year now. And I'll tell you how much I've made. You need to make $100 before your first payout. I'm at 73. Plus, considering the quality of the streams now and over the last few months, I don't really expect any money for this.
One and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
Looking at the Grizzlies matchup, they don't want to say it, but they are very confident coming into this one. And who can play?
Played some good ball this season. Their opponent, not so much.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Charlotte Hornets.
Gotta appreciate the way they're moving the ball. The offense is flowing like my rap game. When you bring the right beat, you know my name.
You know what? It is a debate. Were you a better rapper or you a better...
Dub Mans, debatable, but I appreciate it. When will she love me?
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by...
Sorry, I gotta go.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, the captain has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
I was talking about this a few days ago, and I actually did it. I sent a photo to this girl that I've known for a while. She does not talk to me anymore at all. I don't know. I gotta lower the brightness. Hold on. You can kind of see the photo. It says, "The world if we don't kiss." I found it on an Instagram page and they were like, "Send this to your crush, DM me the response." Well, I haven't gotten one yet, so. Yep. Tell me what you say.
It's by 12. LaMelo Ball is out there with Jackson. Then it's
I think so too.
Then it's Miller. And it's De Silva in the power forward.
Come on, the world's gonna end. You don't want the world to end, do you?
That one, no doubt about it. To be out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Clark famously, Fred VanVleet was undrafted. Why do you think he was overlooked?
Wow, I tell you, I think size.
Yeah, that was a bad play.
It's hard to not be impressed with what Fred VanVleet has done. He is an incredible basketball player. Smart, tough, skilled, relentless. He's had a great career as an undrafted player.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Pass to Miller. For three. To Silva. No good. And here's Thomas, who brings
Trying to dish to my teammates, but they keep missing.
It's a 10-point game. Over in the corner, Williams. Outside Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Oh shit. Fuck you.
That makes it just a single-digit lead. Thomas got 20 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 19. The later we get in the season, the hotter these teams.
I'll take it. Should have been an and one.
Since the All-Star break in the NBA, the Hornets #1.
No doubt their offense has really hit its stride. I mean, they're making the extra pass and not settling for that first shot that presents itself. And you see that in their shooting procedure.
Both free throws good from Jackson. Nets trail by 10. Van Vliet passes to Claxton. The Nets working the ball around now.
No, you're not gonna shoot.
Collins setting the pick for Thomas.
You won't do it.
It's a floater. It's rebounded by Sharp.
Idiot.
Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Williams, a screen on Thomas.
What the hell just happened?
Here's Jackson. 21 points in the game. That one good for 2. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Here's Claxton. 6 points for him. 5 to shoot.
What is going on in the... Hey, no.
Ball with the rebound.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Back to Jackson. And it's Miller in the corner. From deep.
Bang.
Jackson on the assist by Miller. 26 points for the captain.
And not just the score.
Figured I could shake Claxton.
As well, showing great vision on that play.
Back to Van Vliet. Outside Williams.
Oh shit, shit. Hey, stop. Hey, stop. Get that shit out of here.
Pass to Jackson. Ball, a screen on Collins. Jackson passes.
Why would you pass it like that, you fucking bozo?
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract. Commissioner Silver says we used to refer to it as dead money. A star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, and in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications. Now here's Jackson. 26 points for him. There's the drive and the dunk by Jackson.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Van Vliet against Ball. Axton a screen on Ball.
No.
It's rebounded by Sharp.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Ball, the pass to Jackson. Ball, a screen on Thomas. Here's Jackson, and he
good shit.
On the left. Jackson's got 11 in the second half.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
I dare you, shoot it.
To Van Vliet.
LaMelo just got cooked.
Van Vliet's got 9 points.
Great work by Van Fleet. So good at carving out space on the interior.
I got him.
Jackson
I'm gonna Kobe him up.
over Thomas. And off the front iron.
Told you.
In it goes. That's now 32 points for the captain.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Shoddy like a melody.
He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Miller grabs the miss.
I thought that was an alley-oop for some reason.
7 rebounds in the game. And here's Jackson. He's got 32. Here's Ball.
There you go.
That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 7th assist in the game.
I can be your melody.
Van Vliet with the ball for
I
the
can
Brooklyn
write you a
Nets.
symphony.
Trailing by 19.
The one that can fill your fantasy. Come, baby girl, just sing with me. Hey. Na 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 na. Shawty got me singing. Pull up. Bow.
Jackson's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Hornets.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Collins to end the run. The Hornets pull it in. Williams has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Brandon?
Wide open look. Off target from
Yeah,
outside.
you're not Ian Jackson.
Brooklyn's come scanning the floor. Ball against Van Vliet.
Fake Drake on the drive.
Excellent D there from Ball.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Hornets leading by 22.
Good shit, good shit.
With the bucket. De Silva's got 8.
We were beating the fuck out of Brooklyn.
Anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent.
Why haven't they called a timeout? Because this game is broken.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Collins. The 3. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
Here, I'll call one for him.
Van Vliet's got 4 assists now tonight.
I'm feeling nice.
You love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Changes for Brooklyn. Bridges, he's checked in for Williams. Johnson comes in
to be keeping you out. I got the right temperatures that shelter you from the storm. Oh, I gotta something to turn you on. I should have shot. I just lost the ball.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. And as we march
Blowout
to the end of March, a chance now
is
to
damn
look at the
correct.
power rankings. You look at Brooklyn, they're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
Girl, I wanna be thinking you.
Only a few people thought they could sustain this level of excellence.
Aussie boy. Ah, never mind.
Again, the Hornets missing. Nets trail by 21.
Thought he had that.
Pass to Hill. Back to Bridges. Nice defense from Giddey.
My burp is what did it.
On 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third.
I'm gonna Kobe you up, bro.
Here's Jackson. Nice.
Dude.
On the fadeaway.
That shot is money.
Jackson's got 37.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
He and his Charlotte savior.
Hill dishes to Bridges. Right side, Collins.
Ian's gonna be the next Michael Jordan.
And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Jackson looking it over. Here he goes.
I was gonna say if he missed that, I would have been pissed.
Jackson's got 39.
Especially if I made that Jordan comment.
Even for a moment, that's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now, here's Bridges. He's got 10.
Bridges brings a toughness to his team's interior scoring because of his athleticism, physicality, and aggressiveness.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown. So,
Read some me out. Oh shit.
all time here. So, Greg, you played the point. In creative player, if you
Yeah, we don't really gotta play the rest of this game.
position to play, which would it be?
Good question, Jeff. Probably a small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long, everyone.
It's a 7-game win streak now.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping. Way to bring home that dunk.
Speaking of Glorilla. Hold on, ho. Hold on, ho. I gotta pee. Yum. I need some high top chucks. IRL. I just remembered that I have a pair, but they're red. I want a pair of black ones. I don't even wear chucks anymore. A red pair of high tops and a white pair of low tops. They do say I have shoe game. My name is also Trey, and I have basketball game tomorrow. And I'm a point guard. Okay, next key game. We just lost. And barely beat the Blazers, or the Sixers. Ian went 1 for 8 from 3. Gross. Well, the Raptors, record-wise, aren't necessarily a threat. Also have Jakob Poeltl and Kelly Olynyk injured. So I don't have many bigs.
Feeling you, MP. Crowd looks hype tonight. Better come with me.
Unless I'm missing something. Hold up. Just make sure the lineups are good. We got the Raptors roster. Oops. Got Quickly and Davion Mitchell, Grady Dick, RJ and Nikhil Alexander Walker, Scotty, Oche, Jonathan Mogbo. They might put Mogbo at center. That's what I would do, at least. Get the captains on.
What's up, MP? Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
I saw a Facebook post the other day that said MFs wake up and post time to rise and grind and then proceed to play PlayStation games all day. I felt personally attacked. Look, at least I don't post the rise and grind part. Ian's feeling the chill vibe before this game. I'm getting a Fortnite ad.
Nature.
Sweating balls. Alright, one more. This is a banger. I haven't listened to it in
Nobody moves, there's blood on the floor.
and I can't find my heart. Where did it go? Did I leave it in the cold? So please give it back, cause it's not yours to take. It must have felt when I lost my mind. Deep in the cup, trying to get it back. Somebody help, cause I can't find my way. Nobody move, nobody move. Somebody tell me how I'm supposed to feel when I'm sitting here knowing it ain't real. I am hurt, but I give my heart to you, just to watch you throw it in the trash. I've been talking so long, I don't think I can hold on. Where were you when I needed you the most? Now I'm sitting here with a black hole in my chest. A heartless, broken mess.
Who's up for committing tax evasion? I'm gonna steal the identity of a dead dude named Harold. What's cooking, good looking? What am I missing? There you go.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Great to hear Skylar Cole singing the national anthem before today's contest.
I sung the national anthem once at a local baseball game. My voice cracked.
Great to have you with us. We are set to get you over the hump this Wednesday night with another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill.
Why does my head look like a penis?
Of course, our reporter. All right, let's look at the last handful of seasons and the steals numbers for LaMelo Ball.
And when you see the decline his steal totals have taken the last few years, you can see that he's not playing that type of gritty, intense D that he's used to. That's a part of his game he needs to bring back.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. There it is, the 3. Barnes will play the 4. Dick is out there with Davion Mitchell. And for Charlotte, we've got Jackson. He's out there with LaMelo Ball. Brandon Miller is out there with Mark Williams. And it's De Silva in at the 4-man spot. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this.
I can do anything better than you. No, you can't. Yes, I can.
Tip-off goes to the Hornets. And MP has made it known. For this recent stretch, he's been focused on getting his teammates more involved, distributing the load.
And MP has made good on his promise. His passing's been exceptional.
What the fuck?
Savvy. Such a great understanding of the system this coaching staff has in place. He's on the same wavelength with just about every one of his teammates right now.
And Toronto has possession. After the basket by Charlotte. Here's Petrovic. Williams defending. Pass to Barrett. Fires from deep. Williams grabs the board. And Charlotte, man, this team has been unstoppable away from the up there with some of the
like that, Grady.
Teams we've ever seen.
No question about that. It's hard enough to win in this league with the parity, but to
why did you pump fake?
Your home floor and home fans, that's something to be proud of.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee.
Oh my God, Ian's about to throw up on the court.
Barnes on the other side. He said Barnes poses so many problems because of his versatility. He can play multiple positions. He's unselfish. He's got great speed for his size. He had a lot of good things to say.
I got bored. Fuck out of here.
As a big fan here.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's De Silva. Soft touch off the glass.
That's just great recognition by LaMelo Ball. The pinpoint accuracy makes it easy for his teammate.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Toronto. 4-point game. Pass to Barrett.
Oh my God.
Inside.
Oh, good still. Good still. Wait. You gotta get the fucking ball.
Petrovic shot is off.
3 straight misses to begin the game. Not the start they were hoping for.
Jackson left side. The kick out to Ball. Rebound Toronto. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
One of the things that you know when you miss free throws is you're giving the team opposite you all the momentum. You're failing to capitalize on their mistakes.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here.
Ian's having a fucking breathing issue. Hold on.
First. Now Jackson. He picked up 33 points in their last win against Philadelphia.
And his passing was simply amazing. A lot of fun to watch.
Something this Raptors team does very well is move the ball doors.
Yeah, B.A., this is an unselfish group of guys. They like moving the basketball, getting everybody involved. Amazing when a team has everybody touch it, how good it feels.
Here's Barrett. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
This guy's a bucket getter. R.J. Barrett finds a way to capitalize on the interior. He's got the size to get it done.
Pass to Jackson. Good work defensively by Dick.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of
you know about Dick.
Used to seeing from him. This guy is
shut up, loser.
A tremendous finisher.
Here's Petrovic. It's Barrett on the wing, guarded by Miller. Pocket 6. Barrett passes to Mitchell. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there.
Excuse me.
Here's Jackson. He's scoreless.
Ian, what the fuck?
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors.
Move Scotty aside for nothing.
Outside Barrett. And he hits it to tie the game. Barrett's got his second bucket of the night.
For a good offensive player, you've got to take what the defense gives you. RJ does just that.
Good to see you, Jace.
And we've got a
Get off work at 7 a.m. Jesus.
He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Appreciate you tuning in.
All of the season in the books, the power rankings can tell you a lot. You look at San Antonio, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10.
Well, right now for Charlotte, they've been such a welcome surprise. Not many people thought they could be this good, but they continue to relish the role of underdog.
Now here's Ball. 17 points for him last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Here's Jackson.
And one.
And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Well, this last stretch of the season could be the final NBA games for some of the aging stars.
Stream gonna keep me up.
Grant, when did you
Hell yeah.
Well, you know, BA, I made it 19 years in the league, and at 40 years old, I was kind of happy to be done. But I hope that all the guys retiring this year have the same closure I had.
Raptors trail by 3. Pass to Petrovic. Outside Barrett.
Brandon.
Knocks down the triple. Barrett's got 7 points.
How could you do this to me?
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Melo, come here.
Jackson with it. Back to Ball from 13.
You fucker. How could you?
4 rebounds now. Outside Mitchell.
I'm gonna poke you in the knee.
Pass to Barnes.
This is a mismatch. Oh, good defense.
This is the go-ahead basket. The Hornets have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Jackson outside.
I'm gonna post you up like I'm Kobe. Come here.
Good work defensively by Dick. Toronto has gone 1 for 3.
That is not what I meant to do.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Barnes. And the 10-footer finds the target.
That's what I meant to do.
This is a key aspect moving forward for Scotty Barnes. Make them guard you in the mid-range.
Ball passes to Jackson. Good work there as it goes.
There you go, Ian.
Jackson's got his second basket.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Mitchell, the pass to Dick.
Good defense.
Outside Barrett. And
Stay on him.
in to the inside.
You dumb fuck.
He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Toronto shooting their first free throws of the night now. The first one falls. Quickly is checked in for Toronto. And he makes both free throws. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
I want to trade Mark Williams.
Reeling. Coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
I just remembered I saw a random tweet. Cameron Curl is the safety for the Los Angeles Rams. He's clipped in the Madden trailer getting juked out by Saquon Barkley, and he tweeted out that he wasn't going to play Madden this year because of it.
All-Star break. Number 1, the Hornets.
Their enthusiasm on defense since the break has been fun to watch, making plenty of trouble for the offense and reaping the rewards on the other end.
Ball passes to Jackson. Back to Ball. Puts up a 3. And after
Here you go, Melo.
his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Well, LaMelo Ball in the catch-and-shoot game, he says, I can get off the ball as well.
Well, Doris, one thing about LaMelo Ball, not many true point guards walking around at 6'7".
BA, the length of a forward and yet one of the most prolific playmakers in the game today. That gives a coach a lot of versatility and options.
Oh, I got the board? Hell yeah. Fuck out of here.
Now here's Jackson. 5 points in the game.
Oh.
Stolen by Mitchell.
God damn it.
To the middle. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. They recover it, and Petrovic gets it to go. And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. They trail by 1. Pass to Jackson. Tipped away.
Dude, are you serious?
Barnes feeling it out a bit. Second chance shot.
We foul him. Okay.
Call on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Boy, you think about Scotty Barnes, the 2022 Rookie of the Year, guys. 6'9", long, can do many things, and honestly, a ton of...
What about 6'9"?
Man, he's checked in for LaMelo Ball.
Hang, 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 hang.
Jackson on the wing.
Why is everyone getting all up in my shit? Why are you passing me the fucking ball right there? Holy shit.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can
We're playing like ass right now.
Here's Barnes. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Barnes has got 5 points.
We know Scotty Barnes will embrace the physicality. That score is about concentration.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the captain in their last game against the 76ers played really superb basketball. He added 33 points and also helped on the glass, hauling in 3 boards. Once he found his rhythm, it was pretty much over. He found a way to do whatever he wanted. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after
Good defense.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load
I should have shot it.
to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 7. Miller a screen on quickly. Here's Jackson. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. 9 points in the game.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Mitchell finds Barrett.
Get that shit out of here.
That's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Mark Williams punched the fuck out of that ball. Alright, nice.
Both teams making some changes here.
Got this, MP.
7-point lead.
And here's Jackson. Down low.
Brandon.
Steve from Alexander Walker.
My God.
Raptors trail by 7. They've got Nick Richards. Ball is out there with Jackson. Then there's Brandon Miller. And it's De Silva in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Now here's Quickly. No made baskets yet. 6 on the shot clock.
Get that shit out of here.
Well, you love the 6'7" length that LaMelo Ball brings as a defender. Just gets a hand on that and
I like that.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Charlotte?
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
Another thing they're doing right out of the gates tonight, applying a ton of defensive pressure.
And that one's good. Quickly's got his first points of the night.
That's about activity, determination, Quickly finishing strong.
Jackson surveying the D.
Ian, you gotta be stronger against Emmanuel fucking quickly, bro.
Up top, Dick.
No way.
Whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Now when on ball, it's his first trip to the line. He's off on first. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, it seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, BA. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Jackson outside. Pass the ball. Here's De Silva. 5 to shoot. Tries the spin move. Jackson with it. Now Alexander Walker defending.
There you go. Good shot, Brandon.
Into the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
Back to quickly.
That was tough.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Shoots over Miller. That one rolls around and rims out. Hornets leading by 9.
Hey, pass me the ball.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Charlotte shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first. And so Jackson nails both of them. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
Adjustments are a part of every game, and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
No, you're not backdoor cutting on my ass.
Outside Dick.
Outside Dick. What does that mean?
I'll say it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Charlotte shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. The first free throw is good. And a final mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season
Shout out
is
Kevin
so
Love.
difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
Now here's Alexander Walker. On the wing quickly. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Miller.
No way.
And again, Toronto, no good.
Well, this guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
The kick out to Ball.
There you go, Melo.
And a nice assist from Jackson. Now here's quickly. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Pass to Abaji. To stop the run. Miller pulls it in.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Count that one.
Good shit.
Jackson's got 14 points for the game.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing.
Goddamn, Darko.
Ignoring the scoreboard and playing
You just fucking called a timeout.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Looking now at some numbers for him.
Over the past 5 games, his assist totals have been slipping. He and his teammates just don't seem to be clicking right now. Hopefully that's something he can correct tonight.
Fake news. That's a lie.
Barnes passes to quickly. Good D by Ball.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting with every missed bucket.
I'm gonna Kobe him up.
More and more desperate.
Thank you. That was tight coverage.
For them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Pass to Momo.
Ian's just like that.
Back to quickly. Outside, Alexander Walker. And here's Barnes. Guarded by Miller. Just
You got it, Brandon.
the fader. And it's
Fuck.
good. Off the back rim and in. He's got 7.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Jackson for 3.
Damn it.
And it's Toronto with a
It was
rebound.
wide open.
After this game, they can look forward to Boston, where they will match up against the Celtics. That'll be the second of 4 games total on the road for them. Now here's Barnes. He's coming off a 10-point
Stop fouling.
game against Indiana.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 13-5 run. Right wing.
Let me take my corner, Brandon.
Jackson against Quick.
I did not mean to shoot that.
Jackson with another miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up.
Fuck.
He's just
That was a pump fake.
dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Petrovic. Miller against Barnes. Here's Lobo. 6 to shoot. Back to Barnes. Shot is up. That one no good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Now here's Jackson. 16 points for him. Back to ball.
You're wide open, Melo.
Yes.
There you go.
And a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 10.
Scotty's doing a whole lot of ISO for nothing.
A shot that
Great
time,
defense.
not on target. Great D that time from Miller. Jackson on the wing. Pass the ball. Back to Jackson. They set the screen. Here's the Silva.
Okay.
Rejected. Barnes against Miller. Barnes, no good.
Good defense again.
Charlotte leading by 17. Jackson attacking.
Why do you have to get in the fucking way, Tristan?
Pass to Richards. Jackson outside. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now here's Barnes. Hornets with the
Brandon
rebound.
Miller is clamping.
Richards has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to De Silva. Jackson outside. Back to ball. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Nice assist from Jackson. Ball's got 8 points in the quarter.
Much more efficient this quarter.
Give me that screen assist, too.
Confident.
And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7",
Oh, shit.
give him an advantage in his position, Greg.
Well,
I got bored.
he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
The Raptors
That was a bad shot.
Coach Darko Rajakovic said,
Why the fuck did I
focusing
fall?
on offensive execution and player development. It's about what we need to do night in and night out, regardless of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation.
Get that shit out of here.
Step by step.
Yeah, it's a process, Allie. Thank you. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Dick.
No way.
Counted
What?
from distance.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Man, the pass to Jackson. Up and in on the layup. Jackson's got 20.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Without Ian, it would be tied. Oh, shit.
Here's Dick. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Love to see Barrett aggressively sharing the basketball. Wants to get it to his teammates in their spots. Nice.
Charlotte leading by 18. On the wing man. Check by Mitchell.
Alright, Mark. Need you to do something for me.
Williams with the screen. And it's Jackson on the take.
Big boy.
And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 assists in the game. Outside Barrett. Pass to Barnes.
Good defense.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Now Jackson. Give him 20. Going inside. Some
That was bad.
From Barrett. And here's Barnes. Oh,
get shit out of here!
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Bigs are coming up. Big. The blocks department.
Right side Barrett.
I want a cheeseburger right now.
Miller using his length to affect the shooter.
Great D that time from Miller. Jackson for 3.
How am I missing that?
Petrovic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Dick. To the inside. Barnes passes to Mitchell. Oh, deflected. Outside Barrett. Launches it. That one doesn't drop. He's 4 for 10 from the field now. Charlotte leading by 20. Here's Jackson. Miller a screen on Barrett. Back to Miller. Mitchell against Jackson.
Thank you.
Clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Here in the second period, he's made a concerted effort to attack and get himself to the line.
Charlotte shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
If I miss that, I swear to God.
Raptors trail by 21. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And
no
he was
way.
fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Pass to Jackson.
I saw.
It could go.
Yeah!
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect.
Captain Jack. Captain Jack. Captain Jack.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. And their 3-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Back after this.
Oh. Me when no woman.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
Taking a look here now at the Hornets, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
And now how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Charlotte Hornets.
And you look at the numbers. They're playing so well offensively, nice low. Only a few wasted possessions.
And if they continue on this track, they're pulling away down the stretch. Mark my words.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the 3rd quarter.
Jesus, they're only shooting 30%.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second.
I gotta go get coffee real quick. Bitch, I'ma pick the world up and I'ma drop it on your fucking head. Sorry, that was a weird noise. I forgot that Ian has 85 steal. I need to steal the ball more. Especially because I usually never get into foul trouble.
Toronto shooting a low 30% from the floor. Checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. Barrett is the 3. Barnes will play the 4. Dick is out there with Mitchell. Barrett passes to Mitchell. And a miss there on the triple.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Jackson with it. Pass to Miller.
Brandon, what the fuck?
Kicks it out to Jackson. Second shot opportunity, and he takes it up and lays it in. Jackson's got 26 points.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Mitchell, a screen on Jackson.
Oh, come on. That was clean.
Inside, here's Petrovic.
Get that shit out of here!
One-on-one. That's good from Jackson on the assist from Miller. And he's got 28 now.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
Back to Barnes. Down low. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Mark Williams. First one falls for him.
Hello, Brittany. Good to see you.
And so he hits both. Here's Jackson. And he's got 28 now.
Hey. 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 Hey.
The layup for 2. Jackson's got 6 here in the quarter.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside Dick. To the middle. Here's Barnes. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Inside is where Barnes is most effective, taking point-blank shots.
The drive by Jackson. Basket's good. Jackson's got 32 points in the game.
Who's gonna stop him?
Who's feeding the ball inside? I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Mitchell, the pass to Dick. Here's Petrovic. Outside Barnes. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. There's Ball with a 3.
Petrovic
with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot.
He just missed it.
Pass to Barnes. Here's Petrovic. Williams defending. Stolen
nice.
By Miller. And it's the Hornets on the break. Rejected by Barnes.
God.
Back, Scotty Barnes.
Oh, no worries, Brittany.
Here's Dick.
Appreciate you tuning in regardless. Get that shit out of here. Is there a spider on my foot? No.
Jackson against Barnes. Williams with the screen. Out to the right wing. Here's Miller. Charlotte again missing. For Toronto, they
I fell asleep.
For 6 here in the second half. Barnes, it's good.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
Charlotte's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Jackson, the pass to Miller. Jackson, the screen from deep.
Brandon, you gotta make that.
I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates.
He's 1 for 6.
Big time.
Outside Dick. Here's Petrovic. 6 points for him.
Oh, shit.
Dick gets the bucket. Dick's got 11 points.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
Breaking news. This dude loves aggressive Dick.
And here's Jackson. He's got 32 points. Inside. And Ball with the basket. The assist by Jackson. Jackson's got assist number 7 tonight. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. The 3 from Barnes. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Jackson.
Oh, man.
Back to Ball. Fires the 3. Knocks down the ball. Jay. He's got 16.
I see you, LaMelo.
Entered the league. His three-point shot was a little bit of a mystery, but boy, we can put that to rest. This young man can shoot it.
Now here's Barrett. He's got 9.
I honestly don't remember that. LaMelo had a questionable jumper.
for Charlotte, they've gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Jackson finds ball.
No, don't step in.
Jackson outside. There's a screen. Pass to Miller. Over Mitchell.
Oh my
Miller
God.
can't get it to go.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Now here's Dick, defended by Jackson. Back to Dick. Now here's Barnes. Here's the 3. And again, Toronto, no good. Now here's Jackson. Driving inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Here's Petrovic. After the basket by Charlotte. Down low. Dick with it. Jackson on it.
Thank you.
Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. So for the Hornets, Smith, he's checked in for Miller.
He subbed me out right as I got my goat skill. Still got a nice 15-point lead.
Charlotte leading by 15. They've got Miller. Ball is out there with Jackson. Then there's Mark Williams. And it's De Silva in at the power forward position. That's the Hornets 5. Jackson.
Oh.
Williams. And
They won.
Clutches it home.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Raptors trail by 18. Now quickly. 3-pointer. Miller pulls it in. Miller's had 9 rebounds now.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Ball, a screen on quickly. Here's Jackson.
Why did I switch hands? I guess it doesn't matter.
Jackson's got 12 points in just the second half.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Pass to Mobo. To the paint. Here's Alexander Walker.
Good defense.
In, but it misses.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Jackson finds ball. Ball, a screen on quickly. Here's Jackson. And the shot goes down. Jackson's got 38 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react,
Keep up with that rack attack.
got to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Shed. Back to Alexander Walker. Well, Doris, with so many franchises, this
No way.
player has a lot of sway.
But BBA, so much of this speaks to which star are we talking about?
How can I get my subscribers up?
Who historically has welcomed other stars to play alongside him, or has at moments in his career had to elevate.
I don't know if I'm the one to be asking necessarily, Brittany, but what I've been doing is just continuing to stream.
It depends on the star we're talking about.
Posting on social media wouldn't hurt either. Although I don't post on social media.
No good on the second free throw. Charlotte leading by 21. Here's Miller. Yes,
There you go, Brandon.
sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his 3rd assist of the night.
One this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Mobo. Beyond the arc. And again, Toronto no good. Here are the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 10-1 run. Jackson gets the bucket.
Bully ball.
Jackson's got 40 points.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Here's Alexander Walker. Great D that time from Miller. For Charlotte, they've got 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth.
Kobe. Never mind.
Toronto grabs the miss.
And I don't understand. Why is he going to the fadeaway? Just go straight up with it.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
What do you mean, why do I go to the fadeaway?
In that matchup, but on the perimeter, he can find the room he needs.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept at creating just enough
Foul.
space to get the shot off. Nicely done. This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him.
Fuck.
He's had an answer. After
Spent too much time waddling.
start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Ball outside. Pass to Jackson. And technology is always a conversation
Good take.
for us. So talk to us about wearable sensors and where that is between the league and players union.
Yeah, you know, obviously there are some privacy concerns because what these
Oh my God, Ian.
are devices to measure how healthy a player is. What should his exertion level be based on all kinds of health information? Resting heart rate variability. What was the quality of sleep? Quality of sleep is a huge issue in the NBA with all the late flights and tip times, et cetera, cross-country travel. When you're investing millions into your players, you're trying to take the best care you can of them. And some of that goes to the information you can glean from these wearables. I love them.
Now here's Jackson. And he gets it to go.
Good shot.
The back of the rim. Jackson's got 12 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Here's Shed. Pass to Barnes. Lots of room. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
The three-point shooting has been
Why do you get so excited about that? They're down by 24.
Miller outside. Jackson with it. Back to Miller. Clock at 4.
Yeah, do something, Brandon.
Lets the three fly.
I would have been cold if you made it.
Been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
And you look at the development of AI. How might it affect the league going forward, Doris?
I think there's so much to be learned, Brian, about that exact thing, whether we are talking about the league or whether we're talking about society to a greater extent. As it relates to the league, how will teams employ it for scouting? Does it impact shot selection or player contracts? Maybe even the negotiation of the next CBA. Truth is, we really don't know. What we do know, it's coming fast.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Well, they've had no.
Oh my God, Ian. Oh, good putback.
They've made the most of their chances there as well.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all
Living life in the fast lane, going at the speed of light, and I can't slow down.
Outside Mitchell. Over ball.
Oh, that was a good pass.
And Petrovic gets it to go.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. Ball looks over the floor. Jackson with it. Back to Ball. Pass to Jackson. Over Mitchell. Jackson can't get it to go.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And hey, we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Thanks, Doris.
Dick, the pass to Petrovic. The 3 from Mitchell.
Shit.
He drops it from range. Mitchell's got his first 3 points of the game.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
There's Jackson.
Bang.
With the 3. Hits a 3-pointer.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Pass to Barrett. And we're starting to see some big contracts for NBA head coaches, Doris.
Well, B.A., whether we are talking about player contracts or coaches contracts, the cost of business is the cost of business. And coaches, to me, earn every penny. Because what happens when teams...
I want to get back to good internet already, so I can play online with this build. I think especially with the three-point shot now, I'd play really well.
Jackson outside. They set a pick. Back to ball.
Oh shit, I got it.
Miller outside. Goes up from the top of the key.
There you go, Brandon.
Back iron and sinks it. Miller's got 5 points now this quarter. Toronto's gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Outside Barrett. Outside Barnes.
Surprised Scotty didn't shoot.
Just 5 on the clock. Outside Dick. The Raptors need to get off a shot. For 3, Barrett. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And here's Jackson. They set the pick. To the inside. Ball.
I won.
He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And with the lead, they're focused on creating good looks in the paint.
One thing that impresses you about LaMelo, the way he reads
Ian's got Dimer to a higher tier than my realistic build. My point guard only has silver Dimer. Ian's got gold. Oh shit.
Pulls it from the corner. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 5 assists in the game.
Defensively, you can't...
Current internet I have right now, Brittany, is CenturyLink. But it's like the lowest tier of speed, I guess you could call it. It's really bad. And that's why the quality's been so bad for the past few months.
Or to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Oh, connects again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now.
I've said it a lot, but if you know internet speed, I only get like 15 megabyte per second download speed and like 1 megabyte per second upload speed.
What is their commitment level to winning? What is your front office and the decision?
That's the recommended bare minimum upload speed for streaming is like 5.
Are the ones who are judged by wins and losses. They know that going in.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Miller.
Take the screen.
Jackson with a screen on Barrett. Back to Jackson. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. The 3 from Ball. It's rebounded by Barrett.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Probably gonna sub me out to the end of the game. I normally have Spectrum as my internet provider. Normally my internet's really good, but I'm not at my house.
Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many.
I haven't been at my house since the middle of February.
Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game, and we'll see you next time.
Right, MP. We can't stop him. Another day.
I haven't really ever, I mean, I kind of hinted towards my living situation, why it is the way it is. But I haven't really ever gotten into it. Which, part of me doesn't really care to say on stream. Part of me is still kind of embarrassed, even though I don't really have a reason to be. But the gist of it basically is that I have bipolar 1, and I was unaware of it, and from early November to middle of February, I was basically in a progressively worsening manic episode. And because of that, my parents called the cops on me, and I spent 5 days in jail. That was my very first time going to jail, and my very last as well. I have to go through this program called... Nah, I just saw my stream kind of fucking up. Give me a second. I have to go through this program called Wellness Court for a year. And it's basically deferred sentencing, so once I do all the assignments and... But yeah, that's also why I've been in a pretty shitty mood for the most part the past few months. But I'm taking medication now, so that's something, I guess. I just mainly now feel embarrassed and lonely, not gonna lie. I don't really have any friends IRL. And because of that whole court situation, I've been unable to get a job for the past few months. I can't DoorDash anymore. I'm 24 and I still haven't gone to college like I'm still planning to. But the Wellness Corps program I'm in was supposedly going to help with both of those things. As far as the job and school goes. But yeah, kind of fucking sucks. Not gonna lie. Which is why I've been so appreciative of you guys that have tuned in. Because the situation's been shit, and so is the internet. And I don't even know how I still have any viewers right now, to be honest. So thank you. It means more than you know. This is like my only tie to any sort of socialization right now. That's the song name? That is a long ass song name. Mr. Misfit, but ain't missed a fit in months. I like it. I like Smino. Oh, wait. I have anger issues too, but I just work out and play my games and listen to my music to keep me calm. Yeah. That's pretty similar to what I do and kind of what I go through as well. A bit different as well. I was just saying some really delusional shit over that 3-month span. On stream and off stream. So yeah, it was kind of embarrassing after the fact. I didn't even remember like half the shit that I said. For example, my mother had to inform me that apparently I thought I didn't have diabetes. I don't fucking remember that whatsoever. I definitely do have the diabetes. I don't know what type of thought process I was on there.
He's about to tear it up.
It'll be fine. I mean, even though it's gonna feel like probably a lot longer for me, I know a year goes by pretty quick. And I'm definitely gonna have good internet back sooner than that. I thought that I'd be back home last weekend with better Wi-Fi. I was wrong. Twice, actually. So I'm just kind of in limbo, waiting to see when I can go back home. It'll be soon, though. Hopefully. I just am done kind of making predictions on when that'll be. We're not going to start Radu. Oh, no. Brandon Miller's hurt. It's day-to-day, so that's fine. Let's put Ian at small forward, honestly. I could start Giddy. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, going up against New York. Once again, record-wise, they don't look to be too much of a threat. 33-42. Final key game of year 2. And this will probably be the final game on the sticks in the regular season. Next stream will be in the playoffs. Going up against whoever the 8 seed is. That is a narrow corridor. Of course. That's why I was mentioning that I feel embarrassed about it. I don't think anyone wants to go to jail. At the same time, though, I was not in my right mind.
Yeah, hey. Look, yeah. Crack rock, Rolex diamonds. 50 flip flops, I'm styling. Bob Brown, Rolex diamonds. Hey, I do dirty work like Robin. Crack rock, Rolex diamonds. Gunshot, dog bark, siren. Hey, I do dirty work like Robin. 50 flip flops, I'm styling. Body back, piling. 911, start dialing. Do dirty work like Robin. 50 flip flops, I'm styling. See messed up like Batman. Just know that I'm robbing. Just know that I'm mobbing. Just left church, I'm wildin'. Bobby Brown, Rolex diamonds. Crack rock, Rolex diamonds. She don't wanna leave, she vibing. I just left church, I'm wildin'. Strippers at the crib, I'm wildin'. 50 flip flops, I'm styling. Heat it up, heat it up, heat it. Niggas get shot, don't see it. I'm riding out under the seated. I keep it in pride, don't need it. I feel like it's fake. She tell me it's real. It's really big, it's not a big deal. No, I never killed nobody, but something about me just tell you I will. If you not my friend, I don't fake it, I never. Young nigga rap, this amazing Margiela. 2 icy chains on top of my sweater. This the success of my latest endeavors. When I come around, I guess they not together. If I'm messing with her, I'm making her better. If she wanna come and play Jenga, I let her. If she from the hood, I can take her wherever. Don't talk to no cops, I ain't making no statements. I bought the cash, I ain't making no payments. I gave it to DJs and they never played it. Except for the hood and the ghetto, I'm famous. Got strikes on my record, lawyers check it. She gave it to me, I ain't have to finesse it. 2 praying hands, I know I'm protected. Bitch, I'm the GOAT, Lord is my shepherd. Do dirty work like Robin. Crack rock, Rolex diamonds. 50 flip flops, I'm styling. Bob Brown, Rolex diamonds. Hey, I do dirty work like Robin. Crack rock, Rolex diamonds. Gunshot, dog bark, sirens. Hey, I do dirty work like Robin. 50 flip flops, I'm styling. Body back, piling. 911, start dialing. Do dirty work like Robin. 50 flip flops, I'm styling. See messed up like Batman. Just know that I'm robbing. Hey, beat it up, beat it. Hey, hit it in pride, don't see it. Hey, my bro went the bitch and I leave it. I just want the pussy, don't need it. Might hit the L, but I can't take a loss. I throw it up and she taking it off. I hit the Henny and hell with the sauce. And I'm on the Henny and never get soft. Hey, y'all niggas living in luxury. Where I'm from, living's a luxury. Niggas been shooting all summer long. You would think this is the summer league. I was in hoopies and they wasn't with me. We used to shake when it did over 60. I'ma come clean cause they did me filthy. Only got stronger cause they didn't kill me. Now fuck all them niggas and they know the vibe. Act like they are but they not on my side. I went to a funeral, nobody cried. Cause this every day and it's not a surprise. This how it is, a day in the life. Check all your mirrors while you at the light. I'm from a place that nobody goes. Better leave early, don't stay to a close. Bitch, do dirty work like Robin. Crack rock, Rolex diamonds. 50 flip flops, I'm styling. Bob Brown, Rolex diamonds. Hey, I do dirty work like Robin. Crack rock, Rolex diamonds. Gunshot, dog bark, siren. Hey, I do dirty work like Robin. 50 flip flops, I'm styling. Body back, piling. 911, start dialing. Do dirty work like Robin. 50 flip flops, I'm styling. See messed up like Batman. Just know that I'm robbing.
Uno más. I don't know if I can even play this song on YouTube, but I guess we'll find out. It's very vulgar. This is one of my favorite Tyler and Earl collabs.
Addicts arise when I arrive in this crack, back slap in disguise. Fat sack of knives in the passenger side.
Bitch, reach for the door, get your access denied.
I'm not an asshole, I just don't give a fuck a lot. The only time I do is when a bitch is screaming, Tyler, stop. The big bad wolf to me, you're just a minor fox. Red riding is getting some of this woofly otter cock.
We the niggas you scared of like bad dentists. Flow is anthemic, dirty like it's plants in it. 6 bit of pandemic, cracking cancer mixed with cannabis. Can have a bitch ready to slap a clip with some glass and shit.
Whole gang will get diminished. Punch got the Brady's in it. Spit sick shit like my saliva got the rabies in it. Fuck rap, I'll be a landlord so I can rape the tenant's daughter, leave my house with a new stomach
and a baby in it.
Basic. Me and Ace is sick like malaria kid. Ow, 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 ow. Stop. Why did you do that?
Say sorry.
Say sorry. I'm sorry as fuck.
Say sorry.
Sorry as fuck. Ow.
Say sorry.
I'm sorry. Don't look at this.
Say sorry.
Don't look at this.
Say
Ow.
sorry.
Stop.
Say sorry.
Something up.
Say
sorry. Sorry.
Say sorry.
Uncle.
I fucked this nigga.
Face it.
Me and Ace is sick like malaria carriers. Jim Carrier to the cemetery to bury her. Listing busters. Scarier when I finger fuck her after I dig her up and then eat her out with a bit of mustard.
Took karate, mommy told me Tyler toughen up. Rihanna haircut, somebody told me bound to fuck me up. Had to teach the bitch matters, now I gotta learn her. I beat the fuck out your bitch.
Anonymous Ike Turner.
Over. Sloppy seconds is my preference.
Except for when I'm feeding on the flesh of a pedestrian.
Nessie Vlog monster stop. Willie though, probably not.
Silly hoes.
Lick my balls like FIFA lollipops.
Get the certain tingle.
Even Haagen-Dazs.
With some soccer moms where they like to fucking sit and mingle. Watch an Animal Planet document on the Eagles and the Flies 06 Supreme Beanie.
Seagull.
Your grind's feeble, I'm regal, really, I'm Willie Smith. I am legend with
Snicker Dick and the Vanilla Chick.
Take a stab at the faggot, I pre-ordered your casket. This is known as a classic. Yeah, that chaplet's crack shit.
Hat is always for so the bitches call me Gumper. Compliment attention and it's off the humper. Fuck her in her humber while I rape her and I put her in a slumber.
It's not a figure of speech when I tell you that I dumped her.
No narcissist, sipping all arsenic.
Carved carcasses in the garage, don't park in it.
Hard to find the retarded kids at Harvard. It's wolf gang barking, keep you up like car alarms and shit.
Over the edge, yeah, I had in a potato sack. Cause I'm cold as ice like an Asian when she fucking track. I'm the type to put you down and bring myself up. So when I rape a bitch, I hold her down and get my best nut.
The reincarnation of 98 Eminem, 60 Crip and Grizzly, some RMK denim. Pay attention, I'm stabbing your women friends like a gentleman. Then dipping with the fucking pen to go sin again.
White girl, you can ask her what the dick be like. And Monster Man is doing drive-bys on the fucking fixes like fucking moron, snorting the Oxycontin, wearing cotton oxymoron like buff faggots playing sissy dyke.
This the shit that
you cripple bitches to hop.
Dirty crack pipes lit, bullshit to stop, halt. Boss broken, spouse choke, blouse open, slides with a shop of horror, now showing.
I hate gays, gangbangers, and fucking jerkers. Unless it's gay, gangbangers are fucking jerkers.
Whoa.
Yo. No
homo.
I'm not gay. Faggot. I future wolf gang, Wu-Tang.
Banging in your system, probably banging in your system with my children swimming in the system.
Let me say this shit in slow-mo. Homo,
you don't fucking skate, take off that box logo. Yeah, that was a good one. Very different era of Tyler.
2K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. And tonight, we've got the New York Knicks up against the Charlotte Hornets. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Now we get a chance to check out the seeding out east. 4 games left on the schedule here. Taking a look at Charlotte, they've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, New York
yes, sir.
much further down the standings right now.
And checking out Charlotte, their fans had high hopes for them this season, and they have not let them down. It's been a fantastic campaign thus far, and they really are set up perfectly for a deep run in the playoffs.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. They've got Josh Giddey. He's out there with Ball. Mark Williams is out there with Jackson. And it's Salon in at the 4. And for the Knicks, Towns is out there with P.J. Washington. Then it's
oh, shit, I gotta guard Jimmy Butler. I didn't think about that.
The small forward. We've got some great guards.
We've played this Knicks team a couple times.
Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pick off tonight to win this contest.
We've seen a number of games now since MP set his sights on leading the game in assists. His playmaking has been interesting to watch for sure.
And MP's assist numbers really have dominated the opponent since this objective was set. MP has been able to support his teammates, improve the chemistry, and
that was a ball hog possession.
Down the stretch. I gotta hand it to MP. He's impressed a lot of people.
Now here's Jackson. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. Ball, the pass to Jackson. Williams, a screen on Bridges. Back to Ball. Shot clock at 6.
Why would you give it to me?
Jackson. A rebound by Washington.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range, but D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Sinks the triple.
Well, when Butler's this focused, defenders, beware.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Ball dishes to Jackson. Giddey with the screen on Butler. Jackson kicks to Giddey. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pass to Bridges. Now Butler. Out to Brunson. And it's off from three-point range.
I got lucky there.
And here is Ball. Ball, a screen on Butler. Jackson passes the ball. Shoots over Washington.
What the fuck, LaMelo? What the fuck, LaMelo?
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
And Butler gets it to go.
Amazing just how trusted Brunson is with the basketball.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Williams, a screen on Bridges. Ball, the pass to Jackson. Now here's Giddey. Back to Jackson. 4 on the shot clock. And oh boy,
I'll take it.
There, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one is on Towns.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Hornets shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And so Jackson nails both of them. And so it's New York with it. You know, Brent, when you talk about home court advantage, the Knicks have one of the best.
Well, New York is so electric, and just, I have memories, Kevin, of walking out on that court, and it just feeling different. So the Mecca is back, and when it's loud, it is delicious.
Now Jackson.
What?
After Jimmy Butler missed from long range.
Delicious.
Pass to Salon. Now here's Giddey. Some nice pass in there by Charlotte. 6 to shoot.
Colby.
Jackson. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
That's one he knows he should have drank.
Bridges against Giddey. Here's Butler. Runs in a screen on Jackson. Knocked loose.
Oh.
And they double up Butler. Here's Bridges. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Good defense. Almost got a steal.
During their last encounter in New York.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
That never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots.
Here you go, Josh.
And a very professional win.
And if you allow Giddey to get in rhythm, he is more than capable of knocking it down.
On the wing, Bridges. Pass to Brunson. Butler against Jackson. Shots good from Butler. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. And here's Jackson. To the paint. Here's Giddey. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Not afraid to try his.
There's certainly a bit of luck with that pass. Could have easily been stolen.
Pass to Washington. Jackson against Butler. Brunson, right side. Williams with
Good block.
outside Jackson. Ball, a screen on Buck. Here's Jackson. A dunk by Jackson.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Knicks trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And there's
bullshit.
That is his first foul of the game. And the Knicks making a change here. McBride's checked in. Brunson with it. Now guarded by Ball.
No way.
And it's Brunson missing.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Jackson kicks the ball. Outside for Jackson.
Bang.
It from beyond the arc. Jackson's got 7.
Oh, great ball movement there.
New York is on 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Butler deciding where to go with it.
No, that was bad.
And the layup falls. 9 points in the game so far.
What a quarter right here, establishing some confidence. 4 of 5 shooting ball.
Ball, the pass to Jackson. Ball, a screen on Buck. Pass to Salon.
Oh, I did not mean to. God damn it. ISO.
Just 5 to shoot. Jackson down low. Brunson covering.
Barely got that
Jackson
off.
gets the bucket. And the Hornets lead by 7.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Towns sets the pick for Brunson.
Jesus.
Brunson is such a difficult cover. You can't let him fire away, but also he's a threat to drive.
Pass to Giddey. Here's Jackson. 9 points in the game so far. Outside, Ball. Here's Salon.
Here you go, Tajan.
The assist that time from Ball.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
They get it back.
Nah, shit. Oh, no, wait, he missed.
That shot, no good. And here's Charlotte. They're on a 17-7 run. Pass to Salon. Now, here's Ball. Williams, a screen on Butler. Jackson kicks to Williams. Over Butler. And Charlotte
Here you go, Mark.
with the bucket.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Now, Brunson turned in an outstanding game against Chicago. Fades away.
Jeez.
Gets it to go.
That was tough.
He takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Ball from long range. A rebound by Washington.
It was bold.
Beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Brunson, no good.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Ball, a screen on Butler. Outside, ball. Back to Jackson. Pass to Giddey.
Okay, Josh.
Third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's Washington. Towns with it. A 3. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Jackson with it. He's coming off a 28-point game against Atlanta. And contact out the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. So, Brent, when you were playing, what was your approach to the first game of a back-to-back? Anything different?
Well, really nothing different, Kevin. I mean, the games just pile up. So go back to your routine, staying with your routine, making sure you're on time with when you eat your meal, when you get to the arena, when you're doing your pregame warm-up. A lot of those things allow your mind to settle in to what it is your body is about to go through to compete every night on an NBA floor.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like
Jimmy Butler's kind of cooking in.
On the wing, Jackson.
Why the double pump?
There's a screen. He hits it from
Good shot, Trey.
And the Hornets lead by 12.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Pippen, the pass to Towns. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, it was all here
Damn.
on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, I saw the box score of that game the next day, and I thought, wow, that's a huge scoring night. Pretty impressive.
I saw a clip of Cat suddenly having a New York accent.
From Jackson.
Oh no.
Here is Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
And Butler giving you the full buffet of the things he can do.
Outside Jackson. 1:05 left to play in the first. Jackson throws it down.
Get on my poster.
Right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
Here's Pippen following the bucket by the Hornets. Pass to Butler. Outside, Towns. All 3 off the mark.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Now, here is Smith. Scoreless thus far. 2 points.
Good shot.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Now, here's Butler. He's got 13. 12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Huff. Here's the 3. That one, no good. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets.
Great start, great start.
For the lead, up by 14. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Charlotte.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Miles McBride out there with Pippen. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Dadier in at the four-man position. They're the group New York will start the second. McBride passes to Butler.
Oh, shit.
In the paint.
Butler attacking in close. Such a gifted scorer.
Hornets leading by 12. Pass to man. And here's Jackson. Giddey with the screen on Butler. Jackson kicks to Giddey. Fires the three. Rebound by Butler.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey guys, the captain in the last game against Atlanta had a huge game. He ended up with 28 points, and on top of that, also grabbed 3 rebounds. He ended up with a stat line he's no
good defense. Oh, shit.
Replicate it again. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
They're going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
And it's the Hornets with the ball, following the score by New York. De Silva, no good. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Jackson against Butler. Pocket 4. Hard earned by Butler.
And Jimmy Butler, fuck you.
Butler really is calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Giddey kicks to Jackson. They set the pick. Pass to man.
Oh, Trey.
With his three. Knicks trail by 8. Pippen outside. Now here is Murphy. Outside Butler. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Jimmy Butler put together, Brent, one of the all-time playoff.
Oh, Jesus. Her bench went crazy. Right by 24.
Here's ball. Pass to Jackson.
Come on, Ian.
Goes to the Knicks. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
And going back and watching that game, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not own.
Brett, when you survey Jalen Brunson going from role player now to all-star, what a rise.
Not that he was the best player on the court, but that he was going to be the best leader. And that has translated into him producing massive scoring and assist nights for any team that he's played on. This guy is a winner.
And the shot goes in.
Too small, Jalen.
Points for the captain.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
McBride finds Brunson. New York moving the ball around.
No way.
It's rebounded by Charlotte. Ball's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Charlotte has gotten fond of that 3-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Banked in off the glass. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson.
That's only 1 for 7. That's good.
Who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
P.J. Washington, he's checked in for the Knicks. Jimmy Butler comes in for Miles McBride. Nick Richards, he's checked in for the Hornets. Trey Mann comes in for Ball. Now here's Jackson. 17 points in the game.
Guys, we had to take flight to get to this game tonight, but here's a guy who simply takes flight and flies at will on the basketball court. I mean, it's pretty surreal to watch a guy who can elevate to that level.
Here's Washington. After the basket by Charlotte. Brunson outside. That's good.
Damn.
Tough shooting. He's 2 for 8 and looking for more.
Well, that takes such tenacity just to get in there. Brunson battling through the inside contact.
Outside Jackson. Smith sets the pick for Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
That's bad.
Now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Detroit. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And the Hornets, they've taken this ride all the way down the stretch. Few people thought they could maintain this astonishing display of dominance.
Butler passes to Towns, and Brunson has it in the corner. Towns sets the pick for Brunson.
Oh.
The 3, and Towns the bucket on the assist by Brunson. 11 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And drifting to the corner and finding some space, Towns can exploit any gap in the defense.
Man passes to Jackson. They set the screen.
Get out of my way. Oh my God, what?
Washington's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And there's the foul. It'll go on the captain. That's foul number 2 for him.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Brunson, good.
Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
Smith the pass to Jackson. Goes up the baseline. Pass to Smith with the assist that time. And that's now 21 points for the captain.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Never mind.
He's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break.
You got it, boss.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Charlotte Hornets.
They've been in fuego from downtown. Finding
Hey, I say
and
that.
letting it go, showing no signs of letting up, guys.
As a three-point shooter yourself, Jet, this has to bring you back.
Oh my gosh, those are the good ones.
Why are you making those noises?
And next up, we have
Oh my gosh.
Players of the Month in the East and the West. The Eastern Conference winner.
Yeah.
He's been a force over the stretch, getting to his spots, capitalizing, relentless approach.
No one's been able to stop him. No one's really come close.
Damn straight.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, the captain has been exceptional here, guys.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
Here's Brunson setting the floor for the Hornets. All out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Mark Williams. And there's Jackson.
Good cut.
So on at the power forward position.
Oh, man. Brunson can do that?
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. It's an 18-point game. Jackson up top. Defended.
Hey!
Wow. We are going
Beautiful.
to remember that one for a while. I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really...
I'm going to get a thumbnail off that. Yeah.
Special. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Over in the corner, Washington. Outside, Butler.
No way.
As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws. When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys.
Never forget emo Jimmy.
And have fun. It feels like every
Hey.
season, Brent, we set a record for pace in the NBA. Why do you think that is?
Well, I don't know, Kevin, if it's every team that's seeking pace. Although in every coach's press conference, you'll hear about them talking about playing faster and wanting to get out in transition. That's where you take advantages of defenses.
Oof.
Look, if you got a young team,
Very shot, Giddey.
and let them run. Probably more success coming your way.
Here's Brunson. After Charlotte getting the 3, Washington passes to Bridges. Some nice passing by New York here. Butler against Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
To the inside.
Got one.
Is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
The Hornets have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. That's good from Ball.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot.
Now here's Towns. He's got 11. Here's Bridges. That shot misses. Nice defense from Giddey. Jackson against Butler. Butler with the steal. Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. Here's Brunson. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Jackson kicks the ball. Back to Jackson.
Should have pulled that Melo. Let's try it again.
Ball, a screen on Washington. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Damn.
Ball, no good.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy 3 of 4 to start it off.
Bridges attacking.
Jesus.
And he does it with and without the ball. Butler stuffing that stat sheet.
Hornets leading by 23. Pass to Salon. Outside Jackson. This one for three. It's
hey.
Good. The assist that time from Ball.
Tight coverage too.
Ball's got 4 assists in the game. The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. You have to like what we're seeing from the captain.
Well, I hope this one is not to draw up a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
These players have been dominant on the glass in their last 10 games, leading the NBA in rebounding. Third is Karl Anthony Towns.
When it comes to rebounding, it's been a stupendous stretch for him. He's been using his body and strength so effectively.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Brunson kicks to Washington. Takes a three. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Ball's got 5 rebounds tonight. Brunson.
Nice, so. The end.
A nice D. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Washington, that's good.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 17. Ball is screen on Butler. Jackson passes the ball. Outside for Jackson.
Bang.
Ball's nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Butler against Jackson. Pass to Bridges. There's the three. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got 6 rebounds. There's Jackson. He's guarded closely.
I'll take it.
Goes in.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Outside Butler. Back to Brunson. Ball with the rebound.
Great defense.
And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 16-5 run. Outside Jackson. Williams, a screen on Butler. Jackson passes to Williams.
Yo.
Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Well, this team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing
No way.
team to some heroic shooting in the second half. Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Pass to Jackson. Launches it.
You're
on the trifecta. Jackson's got 34.
And it just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Now, Washington, taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. And Brunson, here we go. Towns, wide open. Hornets with the rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Jackson.
Oh, let's go home. That was
the Eden Jackson takeover.
Ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Brunson with it. He's got 17.
We're by 33. Jesus.
The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Charlotte has gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. There's a good screen. 3-pointer. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Brunson kicks to Towns. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Towns has got 13.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Outside Jackson. Giddy with the screen on Buck. On the wing, Giddy. Shoots over Bridges. Giddy, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And here's Jackson. He's got 36.
ISO.
And he makes good on the layup. Jackson's got 38 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
For three, Bridges. Hornets with the rebound. Williams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Giddy kicks to Jackson. Ball, a screen on Buck. Jackson passes the ball.
Put that up. Oh my.
Outside for Jackson. And that one
Good take.
foul gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Here's a look at some of the stats for Mark Williams.
The field goal percentage has spiked.
Mark's been cooking.
Games. It's up a lot from what it had been earlier this season, and with every game that it continues to rise, his confidence does as well. We'll see if he stays in that mode tonight.
Miles McBride's checked in for Bridges. New York's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Pass to Brunson.
A moment now to see the numbers for Jackson, and he's a devastating finisher on the inside. The best field goal percentage in the league.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Well, the lefty listed at 6'1", Jalen Brunson. It's a bit of a different matchup. He's just so physical, and he can play on and off the ball. Did I call it funky?
Nah, it's off.
Jackson misses.
Should have made it.
Shooting is leaving some to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Brunson scanning the floor. To the middle. Here's Butler. It falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists now tonight. Charlotte's got more than a 50% success rate on their 3-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Now here's Jackson. He's got 39.
Ian.
It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. McBride passes to Towns. Here's Washington. And he's good on the 3-ball. Washington's got 5 now.
And you know, more often than not, when you're open, Towns will find a willing facilitator.
Smith with a screen on Butler. Back to Smith. It's up a 3.
Foul.
3-pointer. Smith's got his second bucket.
Steady from beyond the arc. Smith's improvement from there could really make him a dangerous player.
Outside, Towns. He takes it in, and the dunk by Towns.
That was interesting.
The slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick.
Sick.
He had no chance. Now here's Jackson. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
That didn't look anything like a flagrant.
I don't like to see a player put an opponent
I will take it though.
in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. And so Jackson nails both of them. So for the Knicks, Ruff's jacked in, and Landry Shamet subbed in for P.J. Washington. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Pass to Jackson. 1:12 left in the third quarter. Man.
There you go.
That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Now here's Butler. He's got 23, and it's good, 2 points. Butler's got 25 points in the game.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Man passes to Jackson. Here's the screen. And he converts the layup. Jackson's got 43 points.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Here's Butler, and there's another one for the Knicks.
You don't call him Jimmy Buckets for nothing.
Charlotte shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor.
Damn.
New York's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pippen finds Shamet. Outside Butler, clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. Shoots. No good there off the double clutch. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Hornets ahead, running away with it. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this.
Got a snooze fest in the Garden. Yeah, it's these type of games that make me wish that Hall of Fame was more bearable on the mental.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but
You got 3 straight blowouts.
Here's Bridges. Some players, Brent, have
Great
claimed
defense.
entertainment is emphasized over competition. What do you think?
well, I think there's a great balance, and the league does a great job of promoting its stars. But at the end of the day, Kevin, trust me, guys who are out here have a love for the game, a passion for the competition, and that's what we want to see.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hornets?
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
You probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on
hammering it in.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Bridges outside. Bounce pass Washington. Butler finds Bridges. And here's Brunson outside. Rebounded by Jackson. Well, Hornets shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. And the call on the shot
Good take.
sends him to the line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, easy call.
That's good from Jackson. And so Jackson nails both of them.
Empty crowd.
So it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for New York. Pass to Washington. Back to Butler. Well, the most important event of the NBA calendar might be in June. And it's not the finals, but rather for so many teams, Brent, the NBA draft.
Well, Kevin, it's a chance for you to set the table for your franchise. What do you want to have for next year? What do you want to have 5 years from now? And so all the work that goes in, the scouting, the intel work, to build up a team where you are making the steps and taking strides to become a championship.
How'd you pass that out?
That stuff starts at the NBA draft.
New York's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Hornets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt. I thought an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year.
And they're going to bring this season series to an end with a very nice victory here today. These teams spent a lot of time on the floor together this year.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for the captain.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Clock at 2. Smith finds Jackson. No good on the triple. Smith taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
Neither of you truly understand how good he is, but as a fellow playmaker, I appreciate how well this man sees the floor. That can't be taught. You're either born with it or you're not.
Oh, so you're a playmaker now?
Of course I am. Why do you think they called me Magic Murphy in high school?
Yeah, your highest assist season was 2.9 per game in 2008.
You ever heard of a hockey assist, Toby? Or did they not teach that in actuary school?
Listen, I majored in applied statistics and data science, and no, they did not teach me about hockey assists, but I am familiar with the concept.
It is the past before the past.
I am familiar.
I also led the league in screen assists.
Neither of those stats mean anything in basketball.
Oh, I thought so too until I realized how high I ranked in them.
Is that even true?
Well, you can't prove it's not. But we are getting off topic. Let's talk about MP. I hit him up earlier this year to ask how he approaches playmaking, and he told me he loves guys like, Steve Nash, Tyrese Halliburton, guys who like to break and run, guys like myself.
Whoa. There is no way he mentioned you in that group.
Yeah. There's every way, Russell. And when he mentioned you too, he said you were his favorite towel waver of all time.
Hilarious.
Thank you. But enough about my comedic chops. The point is, I'm trying to get here, is that the NBA is all about pace and space these days. And when it comes to pace and space, MP is the best in the biz.
But he really compares you to Nash and Halliburton?
No, that didn't happen.
Yeah, impossible.
No.
Sorry, guys. Right, MP. They can't stop you.
MP got the job done tonight, as usual.
All right. 3 dubs on the sticks once again for Ian. I'm going to wrap up here by summing to the postseason. We'll get to see him win MVP, I'd presume.
News is out, courtesy of Shams. MP is your new regular season MVP. I tried to tell you guys, but you wouldn't listen. MP is by far the best player in the NBA.
I have been saying MP is the MVP for as long as you have.
Lies.
No, actually, I do think Russ brought it up before you.
Shut it, Toby.
What? I'm defending you.
I don't need your help, Toby. It makes me look weak.
Russ, there is nothing wrong with being weak. In fact, as the great poet John Donne once said, No man is an island. Every man is a piece unto himself.
Right.
Part of the continent. A part of the man.
Says the man who can't bench his own body weight.
Okay, you know what? I told you that in confidence, and I am working on it. Okay?
Not that hard, obviously.
You know what? I'm not doing poetry for you anymore.
Aww,
okay?
Nah, but we love the poetry,
Nope.
Toby.
No more.
You guys mind if I say something since this is my show?
Yes.
The floor is all yours, buddy.
Thank you so much. Toby, you are my sister's husband, and I love you. But if you ever mention poetry again on this show, on my show, much less misquote poetry, I will not only fire you, but I will make sure that you never work in this industry again. Are we clear?
Casual blackballing.
You wouldn't do that.
Oh,
first
don't
of all.
push me, Toby. And Russ, you may have seen the light eventually, but I was the only one beating the MP is MVP drum since the second this season started.
Oh, okay. I think that's a little premature
See,
to make
I
that
called
call,
it first,
don't you?
and you doubted me.
Whatever, man. You can have this.
Thank you. And I'd like to close by saying, not only is MP MVP of this league, but he is MVP of our hearts.
Ooh.
How's that for poetry?
It's no job done, but, you know, it's fine.
It is a Jalen Murphy original, though.
Bars.
To think that we once had a Spike Lee directed MyCareer, and it has regressed to that. They need to make the cutscenes better going forward. Oh my god. They need to give us back post-game press conferences. Ian's MVP though. Fuck yeah. AJ Mitchell Rookie of the Year. James Harden on the Wizards, 6th Player of the Year. Wemby DPOY. Ryan Dunn Most Improved Player. Giannis Clutch Player. What? Where's the Hornets coach? Nicholas Babcock got Executive of the Year for us. MVP and All-NBA First Team. Along with Wemby, Luka, Giannis, and Jokic. Second team, Ja, Mobley, Cunningham, Tatum, Ant-Man. Third team, Curry, Sabonis, Cat, Trae Young, Julius Randle. All defense first team, Wemby, Giannis, Mobley, Kessler, Chet Holmgren. Ian got robbed of all defense team. Anthony Davis, Triple J, Alexandre Sarr, Rudy Gobert, EJ Mitchell, Cameron James Jr., Oscar Rose, Lucas Miller, Leo Scott. Second team rookies, Blake Wood, Pavel Petrovic, AJ Owens, Willis Holland. I knew we got a Hornet that made it. Not sure how Boston. That is a weak East. Made the playoffs at 38-44. Jesus. Can't underestimate them though. They've still got a really good roster in 2K. I don't know why they struggled though. Alrighty. Well, that is going to end this stream. I'm either going to fall asleep or I'll be live with some Browns franchise on Madden 26. So if I do go live, hopefully I'll see you there. If not, no worries. Have a good early morning. And I will BRB at some point. Shush.